Hey everybody, it's Ken from French Quarter Comics. Thought I'd do a little unboxing video today for the first books I've gotten back from a new presser I was trying out in California. I've got a stack of books inside here I've been waiting a few weeks on. Very excited to have them back. There are a lot of major keys in here. I sent them out to get pressed up and cleaned and either ready to instantly send in for slabbing or maybe a few that will go up as early as tonight on the Gorilla Todd auction. I will be on Gorilla Todd's Saturday night auction here tonight, July 10th. That starts at 8 p.m. Central Time. Got a bunch of good sellers on the panel tonight. Sands, Gorilla Todd, Shelby's Comics, Tacoma Comics is sitting in with us. So it should be fun, and some of these books will be out there. So anyway, this presser I tried is Eric Loretto. His handle on IG is comicbook_pressing. I've never dealt with him before, but I liked a lot of the pictures of his work and decided to take a shot online. I asked around to see if anyone had dealt with him before. There were a few recommendations. And he's been great to deal with as far as communication all through the process. So the bulk of these books went out in early May. They're back now here in early or mid-July. So there is a turnaround time, and he continues to do a lot of work. So, you got to be prepared to wait a few weeks. But on the other hand, I think that we're all finding that unless you press books yourselves, you're going to be in for a little bit of a wait anywhere. So let's take a look at his work. First, this is the packing. He put everything in a diamond box, everything's bubble wrapped, and then we got some nice individual boxes. There's one and two. Like I said, I've got about 50 books with him. I don't know if I'm getting them all back in these two boxes today or if I'm just getting most of them back, but I'm going to pause for a second and we'll start going through the boxes. All right, so by my count, I've got 39 of my 50 books back in this first batch. So we're going to go through them fairly quickly because that's going to take up a lot of time. First, we got a Star Wars 47, the Droid World story, in a newsstand. Pressed up and cleaned very nicely. An Iron Man and Submariner #1. This is turning into a very big key. And that looks really, really nice as well. I've actually got a second copy of that I was thinking of putting up tonight already. Vengeance of Bane #1, the origin and first appearance of Bane. This just had a couple of minor little bumps and bruises on it, but he has pressed that out very nicely. Very happy with that. Got a Power Girl 27, white cover, very nice and cleaned. That book has really gone higher than I expected in the last few months, if you check it out online. Very nice newsstand of Avengers #10, first appearance of Rogue. That book had a lot of issues, and it looks like it is very nice and smooth now. Got another one that's a direct. I'll check these out a little bit closer afterwards, but and my other newsstand of it. All three of those definitely improved from what I sent him. Got a Cap 354. That's your John Walker. A newsstand of Hulk 271. This is the second appearance of Rocket Raccoon. He appeared in a Marvel magazine for his very first appearance. Spider-Man 141. Newsstand, also much improved. Another Cap 354 newsstand. Here we go. My What If #10, the Jane Foster Thor in a newsstand. this looks like it has cleaned up really nicely as well. It had a couple of issues with some creasing. They look to be very much reduced or gone. We got us a new She-Hulk #1 ready to go off and be slabbed. Nicely done there. Let's see, what is this one? Oh yes, Daredevil 131, first appearance of Bullseye. This was in really rough shape, I thought, when I sent it to him. A lot of, not color breaking, but a lot of creases in the cover, and that has really jumped up. Very nice. We've got another 141 newsstand, another Cap 354, that black cover. All right, here's a really hot book, Eternals 3, first appearance of Circe. This is in a newsstand, and wow, that has really gotten nice. Very happy there. Another very big book, an ASM 361. First appearance of Carnage. Pressed out really nicely. That is an excellent candidate. And a Wolverine #1 newsstand. Also very much improved. All right, Eric is doing a great job so far. Here's the Secret Wars 8. A Doctor Strange #1. A Nova #1 newsstand. Ms. Marvel #1 newsstand. That came out very much improved as well. Feels like there's something else in this one. Oh, it's double boarded. Here we go with Marvel feature #1, the first appearance of the Defenders. This is also becoming a very big key lately. We've got Hulk and Doctor Strange already in MCU. Namor is certainly coming, and the Defenders could come. And he has cleaned and pressed that one out really nicely as well. What If #1 newsstand. Looking good. Here's your first appearance of John Walker, 323 of Cap. Newsstand. Obviously those were, the John Walker books were huge when these went out in early May with the series Falcon and Winter Soldier on. They've cooled off a little bit, but he certainly is not out of the MCU, and there's still going to be valuable books. All right, here we go with a biggie. I had one copy of Spider-Man 194, first appearance of Black Cat, newsstand. Oh my Lord, that looks good. Very happy with the results there. That's going to be a big book to be graded right away. This was a fun one. X-Men 130, first appearance of Dazzler. And he stuck a note on here because, unbeknownst to me, when I bought this and I think I sent it out to him like a day later, so I hadn't really even gone through it when I bought it. But he found that there is a John Byrne signature inside the cover on page 1. John Byrne doesn't do a lot of signings lately, so in Eric's estimation, that probably has doubled the value of this book already. So that was a very nice surprise. Bad on me for not having gone through my books a little more carefully before I sent them out, but I was in a rush to get that out to him. That was like one of the last ones that went in the box. A rare Archie book in my collection. This was Josie and the Pussycats number 45. This is a very big book because it is the first appearance of Josie's Pussycats band. This was not in the best of shape when I sent it out, but it is smooth, flat. That's going to be a nice one to grade as well. There are Archie collectors out there. All right, here we go with 3 copies, all newsstands, of Thor 337, the first Beta Ray Bill. And each of these had some issues, had some crinkling or minor folding creases, nothing color breaking, and they've all been pressed out. Those are looking very sharp for grading now. Definitely high 9 candidates. Let's see, I sent him a Galactus cover on Thor 168. As you can see, this was 3.0 when I bought it, according to the seller. It looks like he's done some nice cleaning on it. Couldn't get everything maybe out of that spine, but it definitely is brighter and flatter than what I sent in. Here's a second print, ASM 361, first appearance of Carnage, the silver cover. Also very sharp and high grade now. Here was, well, let's see, this isn't the right bag for it, but this is my Incredible Hulk 340. I think he just stuck this in a different bag because that is not Marvel Spotlight. And it's not just a VG, this is a higher grade copy of 340, the famous McFarlane cover. That one will definitely get slabbed. That looks great. Got him. Here's the Marvel Spotlight number 28, Moon Knight. First solo story in a newsstand. Very high grade now. This looks beautiful. And also had a Marvel Spotlight 32, first Spider-Woman in a newsstand. Also has come out very, very nice. All right, here's one that a lot of people have been after. Oh my goodness, this is improved. I had one Tomb of Dracula that dated back to my childhood. It definitely had been read many times. As you can see, the spine's got some reading wear still that didn't come out, but this was not nearly this nice before sending it to him for this press, and I'm very happy with the results. He definitely bumped this up a grade for sure, maybe a couple. Looks very nice now. That's one that will definitely be going off as well for grading. And then we've got a Moon Knight number 1. This is another one that had some little issues on the cover that have pressed out really well. So, all right, what's the last one? Oh, the last one is the Star Wars 64 pager, the newsstand. That is also come out really nice. All right, so Eric Loretto, Comic Book Pressing. He's comicbookpressing.net if you go to his website, or it's comicbook_pressing on IG. He's out in Central California. Did a great job on my first submissions here. I got about 10 or 11 more out there still with him, and I'll probably be sending some more off next week. But very, very happy. Some of these you'll see tonight on the Gorilla Todd Show. Some of them are going off to CGC or CBCS. And we will talk to you soon. Hope you'll join us tonight for the auction. Thank you.